Why this particular topic? Because some people have asked me to comment and share some insights about it. This video is going to answer that question. What you are about to hear could be disturbing, but helpful. All the information and answers are based on the energy placed at the fourth position in your birth tarot chart, also known as Path of Life. I am Louise Dolin, and I am not here today to talk about a new diet. No. But to give you some insights if you are battling with extra weight. And believe me, I know the feeling. However, I am not going to define what we name extra weight. It's up to you to know if you have that thought pattern. And yes, it is a thought pattern. First of all, know that your weight is more manageable than what it is hiding. It is a consequence, not a cause. So, for example, it is not because of your weight that you don't want a relationship. It is not because of your weight that you are not doing what you have promised yourself to do. Regardless if it is reasonable or not to think that you have a weight issue, you might find the following information useful to move out of the so-called box, I am too fat. However, it's probably not the information that you are waiting for and remotely interested to contemplate, because you just need your weight to keep the subconscious programming running. I know it's tough. So I am here today to talk about what could your excess of weight be useful for. Yes, you heard me. I said useful. Why? Because your body is always doing its best and doing everything in its power to balance the pressure that is coming from the subconscious mind. Your extra weight is a solution to an emotional, psychological, or transgenerational stress or distress. To get these insights, I'm going to look at all the arcanas that can be found in the fourth position in any path of life known as tarot chart. If you know your fourth arcana and extra weight is somewhat bothersome in your life, then keep watching. If you do not know your fourth arcana and you would like to, you can go to www.insightfulonlinetarot.com. I want to be clear about one thing. Your birth tarot chart cannot be known unless you do specific calculations, which are based on your names as written on your birth certificate, very important, and your date of birth, which is what my tarot software does for you. If you have no weight issue, but you know someone you would like to help with that struggle, then you can listen to this video and share the insights or pass the information along. I would like to mention before I start that there is no particular arcana that could be associated with weight issue per se. However, they can all be viewed through the lens of that challenge. I'm going to go through the 21 possibilities. As you might know from previous video that the Magician, which is the first arcana of the tarot deck, can't ever be found at the fourth position in any tarot charts. Of course, there is more than one advantage that your fourth arcana is going to talk about in regard to being overweight. I decided to be succinct and I'm going to choose the most common and relevant one. If you want to go deeper, you will need to do other types of tarot readings. Your fourth arcana is going to answer the two following questions. What is my weight helping me with? And what am I trying to deal with or to handle thanks to my extra weight? So, if your fourth arcana is the High Priestess, my weight is helping me to feel powerful. I can impose myself without having to say anything or reveal anything. This is my way to handle my shyness and hide my deep feelings of powerlessness. The Empress. My weight helps me to express myself. It is like a loud statement to say to my environment that I exist. This is my way to deal with the belief that I have been reduced to nothing. It's my way to have a voice. The Emperor. My weight helps me to feel strong and secure. It gives me composure. This is my way to have necessary limits between my environment and myself. The Pope. Thanks to my weight, I can tell the world that I am not easily manipulable. It gives me respect. It is my way to protect myself from being viewed and treated as a sex object. The Lover. My weight allows me to be touched as little as possible. This is my way to create a sense of separation and to avoid fusion and confusion with the people I relate to. The Chariot. My weight allows me to feel rewarded because when I eat too much, I see results. This is my way to deal with my fear of failure. Justice. My weight protects me from falling into what is forbidden and disapproved of by my belief system. For me, it is safer to be fat than questionable or wrong. This is my way to avoid injustice and punishment. The Hermit. My weight helps me to be independent and different from the rest of my family. It is my way to keep them at a distance and to hide all the torments I lived in the past. The Wheel of Fortune. My weight helps me to limit my actions so I don't feel the weight of responsibility I was given when I couldn't handle it. This is my way to say no. Strength. My weight makes me strong and imposing. No one can bypass me. It helps me not to hear the parts of me that have been put down and diminished. The Hanged Man. My weight protects me from my extreme vulnerability. It is my way to be stable and to deal with the wounds of abandonment. The Arcana without a name. My weight helps me to feel alive and healthy. It is my way to put to silence fear of death and fear of not having enough to survive. Temperance. My weight is my best protective system in regard to control my exchanges with others. It is my way to handle not to be confronted by the disgusting feelings and repulsion I have within. The Devil. My weight makes me feel that I can have it all, gives me the sensation that I possess everything and I can keep everything. It is my way to handle my fear of destitution. The Tower. My weight prevents me from experiencing too intense emotions. It is my shield that I hide behind. It is my way to handle the fear of aggression. The Star. My weight helps me not to feel so exposed because I'm trying to heal my wounds. It is my way to handle my sensibilities and vulnerabilities. The Moon. My weight helps me to fill up the hole that seems bottomless. It is my way to avoid feeling a sense of loss and being lost. The Sun. My weight helps me to be seen. It is my way to get some sort of recognition. It is my way to deal with the deep feeling of dissatisfaction. Judgment. My weight makes me feel legitimate and helps me to measure up to the norm. It is my way to handle lack of recognition. The World. My weight helps me to surround myself with solid boundaries and to create a safe sense of isolation. It is my way to prevent invasion and violation of my inner space. The Fool. My weight helps me to stay in one place. It is my way to be reliable. It is my way to handle the fear of rejection. To contemplate the secondary benefits of your weight issue is a step forward out of the subconscious pattern and stress that your body is attempting to resolve. All wounds are created out of lack of love. Love is the healing balm to apply to whichever parts of you that has found in the extra kilos a compromise for survival. To recognize the feelings behind your weight issue and to pour love on that part of you is the beginning of transformation of that issue. As most of you know, I am an advocate of the Ho'oponopono prayer. And here it is once again. So here are useful links that you can get from my latest article online at www.insightfulvision.com, and see you soon for another contemplation based on your birth tarot chart.